ET here coming at you with the pre-market prep, so let's get to it. So yesterday was insane. We had a nice early dip, some fake tariff news that brought us up 40 some bucks, and then that news was deemed fake, and we spent the most of the rest of the day just kind of consolidating in this area here. We are up in the pre-market session by about, let me take a look real quick. We are up $7.98 so far. So about $8, which would usually be a phenomenal thing to behold, but that's just one minute candle over our past few sessions. So not too impressive to be up $8 when we move that direction quickly all the time. We did get a green DEX on our first, or not on our first, but on our nice bullish flow there. Jumping into our whale targets, well, 490 is around the bottom and 515 is around the top, but we're still in a ghost zone, and I'll show that here in a second, and we'll kind of go from there. But I will talk about the ghost zone and kind of show you what I'm talking about when I tweet about it. Dark pools, pretty simple. Mark these two on your chart, these signature prints. Do not worry about bull bear, although they did catch the bottom yesterday. Just mark them as important points of price contention. You can just combine them if you want, so you don't have two levels right next to each other. And then our dark pool levels have thinned out so much. It's crazy to see. Everything is just riding on this 560.41 right now. Not everything, but quite a bit. That's crazy to see. Been away from it for a long time. Maybe we get a nice little rally. Jumping into our gamma really quick. Well, we are at, let's just check real quick, 512, I think. 513 in the pre-market session. So let's jump and look and see what that looks like. Here's a 513 is, well, right around here. Yeah, right around here, 513. We're here in the pre-market session. Want to point something out. From 495 all the way up to 518 on the ag is super thin gamma. And really, 518's not very thick either. It's really all the way up to 529. I know that's a massive range to keep an eye on, but when gamma is this thin, price can move freely, and that's what gives us those ghost zones. Let me go ahead and jump into today's really quick to see if we see anything different. 4.8. All right, here we go. So once again, very thin. 480 all the way up to 525. Look where we rejected yesterday, that huge middle finger, that big old green repel level. That's where we just got dunked down on yesterday. So here we go. Folks, this is good. This could be a wild one. 480 to 525. Pay attention to net flow. Pay attention to what 0 day says. If not, you're going to get cooked. So pay close attention. Talk about this ghost zone really quick. It is from 525 to 460. This is when you bring in and import the levels from the Trady Ticks ticker dashboard, and you grab from there. And then this imports all the levels. When you get these grayed out areas here, these are ghost zones. Price can move more freely in between these because there's less gamma in the way. So flow is important and 0 day is important. But whatever, for what it's worth, we are in a massive range for now. We'll see if the gamma update later changes that any at all. That is all for now. Pay attention to this whole ass area, which is crazy to see. Everybody have a good day. Stay safe out there and go get that Oprah money.